Every year, the American Legislative Exchange Council, or ALEC for short, releases their report on the economic growth of each state. And today we have a guided look at the results thanks to Stephen Moore from the Heritage Foundation and Jonathan Williams, Chief Economist and Vice President of ALEC. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Morning.
It's great to have you on. So according to the index, which states ranked the highest this time around?
Well, this year your neighbor, once again, Utah, gets the top honor as being #1 in our economic outlook ranking. And this is the 10th year in a row that Utah has kept that position, generally kept government spending in check, kept taxes low, and has tackled really the one thing that most states need to look at really seriously right now, and that is unfunded pension obligations that threaten so many states and cities across the country.
Well, it's nice to see one of the top states. And of course, you know, here in Arizona, we want to know where we stand. So how did Arizona do this year?
Well, Arizona has been consistently in the top 10. Arizona does a lot of things right. You have, you've had some tax cuts done, which have really helped quite a bit, dating back to the Symington years and continuing under Doug Ducey. And then, you have school choice. And by the way, congratulations on becoming the state that has more choice opportunities for your children than just about any other state in the country. So we're high on Arizona. There's still always room for improvement. I would love to see Arizona become the 10th state in the country with no income tax at all. We find that Texas and Florida and Tennessee, 3 of the 9 states that have no income tax, are 3 of the fastest growing states. So we'd love to see Arizona be put into that category.
Well, we are certainly proud of what we've been able to accomplish. Now, on the other side of the coin, what are the states that rank the lowest?
Well, New York is 50th out of 50 for once again. They've been either 49th or 50th every single year of rich states, poor states. And really their formula and what's caused them so many problems is overall high taxes on businesses, on individuals, small businesses across the board. And then they try to play this game of picking winners and losers and trying to dictate which business or which industry they're going to pick for special favorite treatment. And they'll put out these TV ads across the country. You probably saw them in Arizona. Come to New York for 10 years of tax-free, and it's been a horrible failure. They've spent $50 million on this national ad campaign, and they've created a grand total of 76 jobs in the first year. I mean, that is the epitome of what not to do, really, in terms of state economic health.
You know, Arizona greatly benefits from the fact that you're a neighboring state of California, and California is a disaster. If New York is bad, really bad, California isn't much behind them. And the highest state taxes in the country are in California, the most onerous regulations. California just raised their gas tax after having the highest income and sales tax. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for Arizona, but you got a lot of Californians coming your way.
Well, certainly. We're always glad to have them. Now, going forward, how can states really promote this economic growth that we're looking for?
Well, get your taxes down, be a pro-right-to-work state, provide good value services for the taxes that people pay. You want good schools and good roads and bridges and hospitals, but you want to make sure that you're holding your costs down and doing it in an efficient way. And then another policy I would say is, don't have a death tax that you impose on your citizens. Now, Arizona does not have a death tax, so you really benefit from that. There are something like 25 states that do. And, every time I'm in Arizona, I see bumper stickers from people, license plates from people in New York or California or other states that have come to Arizona because it's a pretty pro-business, pro-growth place to live.
Lots of good insight, and people have to remember that they can really make a difference by getting a hold of the people that matter and really, advocating for change. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Now stay right where you are. A Morning Blend will be right back.